yeah, today I just wanted to make a specific video about talking about runners and anorexia. Now, just a disclaimer for this video too, I'm talking off the top of my head, so I might do a few more takes than I usually do, but anyway, let's get on to it. So yeah, with running and anorexia, it's just a horrible thing in the sport. Like, I'll talk about my experience. My experience was, I guess the goal was to get light, just the mindset of if you can be lighter, a lighter body weight, have less body fat, then you can run faster pretty much. But that just leads into things like binge eating and freaking starving and freaking OCD and everything like that. It's just a horrible thing to do. So yeah, if you've experienced it yourself, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. Personally, my anorexia was really bad for about a year to 2 years. I had it mainly for a 2-year period, but it took me about a couple of months each way to develop it and then to kind of go back to eating normally again. But yeah, so I had it for about 2 years, and that's from like around when I was 12. But yeah, it was just a horrible experience, guys. Yeah, and I dropped like a couple of kilos during it, and yeah, like my grades dropped in school and stuff. I just couldn't think. Like, your blood sugar is too low, and I would just get like, you can't think straight. You're just like freaking so emotional all the time, and it's just awful. Like, I just remember at school having to go home like several times, and I never wanted to go to school. I used to freaking boil my eyes out every single day before school. It was just horrible, like, and yeah, that comes with depression and stuff. So also on the racing side of things, having anorexia, it doesn't help. Like, I remember just getting worse and worse. I did make it to nationals one year when I had anorexia, but that was intense, man. I was like freaking, I was so upset. Like, all you could do was fixate on food, and just the feeling was just horrible. Like, it was both a good feeling because it was kind of like an addictive kind of controlling feeling that was really nice, but at the same time it was just damaging my body heaps. And yeah, like, whew, I also went through binging too, and I remember the next morning after the day of nationals, just binging the crap out on like freaking muffins and pancakes and just treating myself. And what it did do was open up my stomach capacity from all the binging I was doing, so it like enlarged my stomach heaps. Yeah, and you just have so many like kind of vivid memories of just being like in a horrible state when you're in anorexia, and like you can't think straight because once you do the first kind of calorie restriction and you just like the blood sugar's low and you have no energy in the brain and you just get so emotional and stuff, and then you can't think straight, like, and then you keep binging and you keep starving yourself and you keep starving yourself. And you think it's a good thing, but it's really not. You just like the feeling of control and emotion and stuff. Yeah. And like, yeah, just like, I remember like coming back from school camp and I barely ate anything, and like I went on the treadmill for a bit and I was so dizzy, like my eyes were going rolling back in my head and I just couldn't even open my eyes, like I was just that tired and that exhausted that it just sucked. Yeah, and I also have memories of doing long runs on like a 2-day fast or something, and just like those Sunday morning long runs were torture. Like, I had absolutely zero energy. I was running on like ketosis or something, like fat fuel, when I had like no fat. Like, holy crap, that was so challenging. And then after that Sunday morning long run, I just used to, because like I hadn't eaten for like 2 days before that, I used to just like full binge, man. That Sunday was pancakes day for me. I used to make like whole freaking kilo batch of pancakes, freaking eat them all up. Oh my gosh. And then I just felt so sick, so crap. It was just like, that was bad. And also like, yeah, like the longest I went without eating was probably like 3 days, I think. I went 3 days without eating, and then the next meal was massive binge, and yeah, that was no good either. I had like mad vomit. Like I just ate so much after that 3 days of no eating that I just vomited. I vomited like ice cream and crap back up. That was like an awful experience for me, guys. So yeah, I did have anorexia, and then it kind of led to binging. But so if you struggle with anorexia or some type of eating disorder, just my advice to you is just don't worry about it. Slowly improve your eating habits. Slowly just try and realize that weight isn't everything and looks aren't everything. And just because you're skinny doesn't make you a good person or a faster runner or a better athlete or whatever. Also, I will mention that going vegan kind of helped me with my eating disorder. A lot of people say it'll make it worse, but it made it a lot better. I felt just like more relaxed with my eating, knowing that I was always kind of eating healthy and not having crap food. So yeah, try going vegan, see if that helps. You can slowly get into it, but yeah, I found it really helped my eating disorder and not really worrying about foods anymore. So try that. Yeah, I'm running well at the moment too. I'm like not as well as I could be, but I'm running pretty well, I think, for myself. And yeah, like just keep improving those times. Just keep running faster. Just keep practicing. Just keep gaining the strength. And yeah, it's a good feeling, a better feeling than starving myself, definitely. And yeah, so if you're listening to this and you're experiencing anorexia or some eating disorder or just going through mental issues, just eat something, get a good night's sleep, and yeah, just try and improve your day, okay?